He begins by talking about the desire to climb the mountain of God for the quest of enlightenment and wholeness. And the longing of this mountain and what it promises for us is kind of the lure that leads us from incarnation to incarnation to get ourselves ready to actually begin what it takes to climb, which is what we call the state of discipleship, or really becoming a disciple for Christ, or the work. And so after much time of preparation, we get to the foothills where we actually begin to want to climb. And he calls the paradox the beautiful mountain's unconquered majesty on the one hand, and the price it exacts from each of us to climb into its heights on the other. Thus it is that a mystery school like Questhaven attracts us because of the promise of truth, yet repels us on another level for the price that we have to pay to gain its summit, the surrender of self in return for beholding God face to face. See, our higher self longs for that, but our lower self resists it. The result is an ongoing struggle within us between these two, where somewhere in between our normal consciousness is trying to bridge that. And this, to me, is the wilderness experience for each of us. That we face any time that we make any kind of spiritual commitment for good, or to better ourselves, or even just lose a little pounds or get ourselves in shape, or to grow Godward. Anytime that commitment or dedication comes, we are met then by the wilderness moment that challenges our dedication and steadfastness through a variety of perhaps temptations, distractions that invite us not to climb. So this wilderness must be crossed, because on the other side is the promise of the glory of God, not self, the glory of God over self. And like Satan tempting the Christ, the shadow nature within us appeals to our humanness, our self-importance. Boy, that feels good sometimes. But it's not the God indwelling us. That is what Christ revealed in facing his temptations, the God indwelling him to meet all that was given.